I was at George Washington University.
So I went to Bocconi in Italy.
I went to the University of Hong Kong.
I went to Boston College, that's the one. I've always wanted to explore more of the world. I feel like it's too small to stay home.
And when I realised that I could be studying abroad in Washington when all of the elections were taking place, it was a no-brainer for me at all.
The beaches are beautiful. I loved Hong Kong, it's brilliant.
I did a lot of interning stuff out there.
Even when you come back, you would see things differently.
That system, and it was quite nice because it meant, because they were smaller classes, it meant that you were closer with your professors and the people that were in that class.
This is, something like once in a lifetime.
I had a sudden realisation on the plane ride over there that I'd never been to Washington before, and maybe it was a bad move to move all of my life over for a few months when I've never even visited. And the taxi ride to GW was the Capitol Hill, the monument, the Lincoln Memorial, and then you're pretty much at campus.
And I didn't really know, because that was my third year, how I would be able to balance, actually exploring like the city, going to like Erasmus organized parties and events, but at the same time keeping up with my studies. And I thought that first it would be like impossible, like just mathematically, it's just that time wouldn't be available. That was not the case, honestly, as it turned out.
It's too difficult, I think, even if you were someone who was susceptible to being homesick. Hong Kong's so busy that you don't really have a chance to think about being at home. It doesn't really ever cross your mind because there's always something to do.
But arriving at Reagan, I instantly felt like just the ride over calmed me down quite a lot.
If you're contemplating something, just do it, because if you don't do it, then you'll regret it.
You won't get another opportunity to spend 4 months or a year in a place like any city where you're not having to work. You're at university, so it's a lot more chilled out. You've got time to sort of explore rather than having commitment of having to wake up for a job at 9 and leaving at 6. You can actually go do your lectures and the rest of the day's yours. I'd instantly regret it if you don't do it. I
had this impression from like day one that all the other students, they know that this is something like once in a lifetime.
I'd definitely say do a study abroad for sure.
Just go for it.
When you want to like make an event, want to travel in the country, they always say that, okay, why not? Let's go.